Marvelous Muses. How we doing, guys? So today was a rough one, so this kind of made my day. Dealing with issues, crazy issues. Here in Florida, I don't know if it's that way all over, but I get Social Security disability. I have for 2 years now. And for the first 2 years, I was on Medicaid. For the first year, I was on Medicaid. Then last year, they switched it over to medically needy, which meant I had to pay out of pocket $1,200 a month before they did anything. I don't have that kind of money. I barely get over that a month. So I was excited. After 2 years, they switched you over to Medicare. Yay. So I got Medicare. But Medicare Plan B is what covers your prescriptions, different things like that. And I have to apply for Medicaid again, to go with it, or I have to pay $200 a month for my Plan B. And apparently they're going to start taking the $200 a month out next month. I filed for the Medicaid, but it could take up to 3 months before it gets approved. They will reimburse me for that money eventually if I get approved. But until then, it's $200 a month coming out of my check. And I'm like, guys, you don't understand. I don't know. It's just aggravating, very frustrating. I spent hours on the phone today. 5 different phone calls, hours at a time. I ended up, finally, I had such a headache at the end. Finally, the last lady was the one that helped me the most. She was the one that told me what I needed to do about reapplying and all this. But I got the letter in the mail today saying they're going to start taking, effective the 1st of next month, they're going to start taking $186 a month out of my check. And, yeah, it sucks. Sucks. So, this did cheer me up when I got this today in the mail. Amazon actually delivered it. I was like, I have an Amazon package coming, but not this one. And I was like, why? Wait a minute, you know. And I forgot. She said to me, she sent me 3 items. And this actually came from June. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I see it. Here we go. This came from June, and it says, thought you could put the mirror behind the sun. Steampunk moon for bathroom, maybe. So, yes, June, definitely. I have a couple places that I'm going to put these. I'm going to do... I think I'm going to do them up behind. Actually, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 2 of the suns. One sun I'm going to put a mirror on, and I'm going to put it lower down. But I have a spot. I don't know when you guys saw my bathroom redo video. I did it in steampunk. And I have one of those shelves that goes over the back of the toilet. And up above it, there's a space where I want something to put up there. And I never did put anything up there. And these will actually be perfect up there. So, what they are is 2 moons that when you pour them, face each other, and then a sun in the middle. And it came with a mirror to go in here. So, that's what they will be when they're done. And, but I thought about doing this, and putting this somewhere else, and then coming back in and doing this again, but then filling this in, and putting, I have steampunk butterfly stickers. I thought about doing a steampunk butterfly sticker in the center of it, or maybe even some gears and stuff like that in the middle of it, because I'm going to do some in here, in the moons. I'm going to put some steampunk gears and stuff in here, but I think to start with, we're going to start with the mirror, the first mirror, and of course my bathroom's in bronzes, golds, blacks, whites, coppers, very earthy colors, browns, stuff like that. So we're going to do the sun, of course, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be like coppers and gold. It's going to be my colors for the sun. So that's going to be what we're going to start with here. I am going to brush it with mica powder. I am going to put you on pause while I gather up my mica powders that I'm going to use, and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So I've got some colors here. I have a brown bronze and a tan gold. This is very, very pretty. I also have a reddish gold, and I have a sunny gold. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start with this color here around this end and get lighter as I go out. So it's going to be this one, then the reddish gold, and then the sunny gold. I may not keep you on the whole time, but I'll keep you on for part of it. Oh, that's pretty. What a gorgeous color. So how we doing, guys? I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope we're all hanging in there. Everybody's doing alright. I know I'm not the only one that's got issues in life, but it just kind of hit me. I think because I was so excited, I was like, yay, I'm going to finally be able to get my teeth fixed, get me some dentures, stuff like that. Finally be able to afford to go to the doctor, because I haven't been in over a year, because with the medically needy program, you had to spend $1,200 a month. It was a strange deal. So I'm hoping that, I don't know, I'm hoping this goes through and I end up being able to have affordable medical. Somebody said I'd move to Canada, get my teeth fixed there. Okay, I don't want to do that. I shouldn't have done that one. I'm going to do these. There's different levels to this mold. So we're going to do these first levels here with this color. Hope everybody that's had to deal with these storms lately is doing alright. Been a lot of crazy storms. It's finally quit raining here, but oh, it's just ungodly hot. It is so hot here. And humid. Oh. My room's so hot out here during the day, I just can't hardly stand to be out here. It gets that way during the summertime, though. Whereas I have a tin roof, and the sides of this are tin. And nothing's insulated crazily well, you know. So, yeah. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Life is crazy sometimes. But you just gotta deal with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I just may have to take it easy on my resin projects, do smaller stuff. Cause, yeah. Smaller resin items next month. For a couple months, maybe. Do some smaller resin items, that's it. I can do other stuff too. I got mixed mold. I can do some mixed mold projects. So we can do that too. Alright, so I'm going to finish going around here. I'm going to color the rest of this in. On the outside, we'll do the sunny gold. And then I will be back when it's time to pour. We're going to pour black resin in it, and we will be back when it's time to do that, and I'll see you then. Okay, we're back. So I mixed up my Bond Crafter resin. I may have mixed up too much, but I did 8 ounces. I don't know how much this is going to take. But I have a couple molds here. If I need to, I can pour them. You're using Let's Resin black pigment. Very pretty. Make sure I get it all good and stirred in. Make sure it's all stirred in really good. Alright. We're going to start out pouring. What are we doing, guys? What do we think? We think this is going to turn out pretty? I do. I think it's going to be beautiful. And when I do this the second time, we're going to do it with some steampunk gears around the center. And then maybe copper color resin. Normally when you pour this, it pours right up to the edge of this thing. So it leaves a hole for your mirror. It's actually going to be just about the right amount of resin, actually. Pretty close. There we go. Down this way. think we're going to be pretty good. Yeah, right at 8 ounces, guys. Alright, we will be back when it's time for demold. I will see you then, guys. Bye. Hey, guys, we're back. Sorry about complaining on the beginning of this video, guys. I don't know, I was kind of disheartened, and, but there's so many people out there going through so much worse than I am, that I felt like I was being ungrateful for what I have in life. So, I will deal with this. I've dealt with way worse, so. What do they say? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade? Well, okay. We'll be having lemonade this summer. I got thinking about that last night. If I could edit it out without editing out what I made, I would have probably done it. But I said I was discouraged. Sometimes we get that way. Alright. So, are we ready to flip this over and see how it looks and put the mirror in? Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that's beautiful. And if you saw my stuff I made for my bathroom, that's going to be perfect in there. Perfect in there. Oh my gosh, this turned out so pretty. I got one little bubble right here, but I don't care. It's going to be hanging on my wall, so I'm not worried about it. Wow. And like I said, the next one I do, I'm actually going to pour a centerpiece for this. In fact, before I do my mirror, I'm going to take a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm going to draw a pattern out for it, because this is the only mirror that come with it. So, I'm going to draw a pattern so I have something to make the insert with. So I have something to make my insert with. Flip it this way so I don't get it on. There we go. Sun, inside, pattern. So I don't look at this and go, what is this? I spelled that wrong. Oh well. So yeah, this way I know, because I'm going to make the moons and the sun again. And I'm going to put steampunk gears in them. And then in the center, I'm going to put I have the steampunk butterflies, some of the ones that I used in my bathroom. And I'm going to use those as well. So this goes in here like so. Alright. Look at there. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. And that is going to look gorgeous in my bathroom. Gorgeous, gorgeous, guys. Very pretty. Alright, well thank you so much, June. Like I said, we're going to be doing the moons and the sun again very shortly. And, yeah, I'm excited for that. Because I will put that up above. This is going to go on the wall. I've got a spot where I know where I want to put it. And, yeah, I'm going to let this finish curing. It's just a little bit bendy on the ends here. So I'm going to let it finish curing before I put the hanger on it and go hang it in the bathroom. But it looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Alright guys, so if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, perfect time. We make suns and moons and stars and all kinds of fun stuff. But yeah, this is going to be beautiful in my bathroom. Thank you, June. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of you guys for watching, hanging in here with me, chilling. Like I said, I'm sorry about yesterday, or well, sorry about earlier in the video. It's yesterday to me, but sorry about earlier in the video. Not trying to be whiny, so I apologize for that ahead of time. And yeah, I'll deal with it. I'll make do. And I hope everyone has a wonderful night. I hope your resin cures beautiful. Your craft projects turned out amazing. I hope you are happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.